Well, hi everybody, and welcome to Moodle Support Theater. This is our quick start guide for version 2.8, designed for those familiar with Moodle but would like to know some of the changes in this specific version. So let's go. When we last left our heroes, we had put my test in the week of April 25th. Promised you we'd look at the gradebook, and we're going to go there, but while I was playing around with this, I decided to add an information block at the very top. Most instructors like to do that, and let's turn our editing on here in the upper right hand corner. And notice in the upper right hand corner of that block, there is a symbol that looks like one big circle and two little circles right next to the four-way arrow you would use to move this block around. That has replaced the former edit button. It's the same thing, it's just more gears. And by clicking Configure Class Information Block, you will again have the ability to add information and images or photos. The only real change here is if we come to the upper left-hand corner of the content block, float your mouse over the very first icon and give it a click, and you get additional buttons to use. I'm pleased to report that this version of Moodle is much more robust, and you don't have to deal with stripping out the XML code as we did in previous versions. There'll be more on this, of course, in the full videos coming up soon. Let's come down the right-hand column to the People block, and I'm going to select Participants. And when I do, it's pretty well similar to what we've been doing previously, but one really nice change. Here in the top row we have My Courses, Moodle Videos, and right in the center it has Inactive for More Than, and you have a drop down. If you have a student or students who are inactive for more than 4 days, 3 days, whatever you choose, you have the opportunity to notice that student's lack of participation and apply whatever remediation you use within your class. We're going to come to the top of the page, and we're going to use our breadcrumbs and choose Moodle's Video 1 to go back to the main page. And the big news this semester is the grades. So let's go to the left-hand column in Administration and click the Gradebook. It shows participants on the left-hand side, and as you add content, that's going to again stream across. I didn't have the opportunity to pack this with 200 students, but trust me when I say, just as an Excel sheet does, if you lock it, this information will be held in place for you, and you will no longer have to scroll back and forth. Let's look at the grader report line, and we're going to choose Single View. I'm going to select Single View, and one of the things that's kind of interesting, I'm going to choose for grade items My Test. This shows all of the students enrolled and whatever grade we've been given. Notice at the top I did a sample entry. But let's come right down here in the center at the bottom where it says Perform Bulk Insert. Click that, and then for empty grades you can add a value. This was a highly requested feature, and I'm pleased to say here it is. Let's say you've got a class of 150 students. Everybody but 3 people did something. You can give all of those persons 10 points, for example, and then go back and simply remove the points from the 3 that did not, instead of having to enter every single item one at a time. You would of course want to choose the Update button at the very bottom to complete this action. I'm going to come up and I'm going to choose Grader Report again. And setting up your gradebook is similar, although the buttons are put in a different place. Let's, on the top row of tabs, choose Setup. And in Setup, you'll see what the gradebook looks like now. Moodle Videos 1 is your course total, as it has always been in the past. The top item is the name of the course. I'm going to come all the way over under Actions and choose Edit. In Edit, I'm going to choose Edit Settings, and I'm determining this course is going to be weighted means of grades. Actually, with all of these boxes, that's all you need to fill in. I use my drop down. There are 3 choices. The natural version is new, and we'll have a complete series on that and talk a little bit more in the next video. For now, weighted means of grades, save changes. Now I'm going to go to my category. Notice in the bottom at the center we still add categories and add grade items in the same manner, and I've added the category My Test. I come all the way over again to the Action column, choose Edit and then Edit Settings, and I've determined I'm going to use the most popular method of grading at HSU, the simple weighted means of grades. I use that from the drop down, and really, aside from making sure it's in the correct parent category, I have nothing to do. The category total content we'll talk about in depth another time. I'm going to save my simple weighted means of grades, and notice the box that says 20 in it. That box comes empty, and I've decided that my test category is worth 20% of the grade. Basically, you will use the edit icons in the action column to determine the settings. Weighted means for the course, simple weighted for the categories is the most commonly used. We're almost out of time, so let's come back and talk more about the gradebook in our next video. And of course, if you need help between now and then, we're available in the Moodle office to help you, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.